Hey everybody, just wanted to make a quick video about what's new this unit for 5.5 to 5.8. I listened to all of your feedback and just wanted to give you, something to watch briefly before we actually get into this new unit, okay? So on the website, which I strongly encourage you to use, I made a couple updates. So now the assignments are directly linked, all of them. I know some of them were, some of them weren't. Khan Academy is linked. You can click on the iExcel. It should take you directly to the assignment in there. If there's any other, there's going to be some new style of assignments. Everything will be linked in there, and actually each mastery check is linked. So you can just click that, and it will take you directly to the portal. You may still have to log in. On the tracker, I made a lot of updates on the tracker. Again, within each individual tracker, all the assignments will be linked, so you can just click directly on there, and it will take you right to the Khan Academy, the iExcel, the mastery check, whatever you need to get to. Also, next to each of the videos will be the time frame of how long that video is, and like I mentioned, all the videos are pretty much in the 6 to 8 minute range. Some are shorter. I made one so far that's like 8 minutes and 3 seconds, I think, so it's a little bit over, but so you can kind of get a ballpark on how long that video will be. All right, so that's new on the tracker. For the mastery checks now, I really listened to you about the mastery checks. 50 of you responded, 50 out of the 51 of my Algebra students responded to this. What I was really looking at was the video lengths, and everybody said the video lengths were okay for the most part. The amount of work was, the majority said okay, some said it was a little too much, so I am going to try to cut down on that on certain aspects of it. But for mastery checks, the average number of questions that you guys had come to, like everybody together, had averaged to be 5.09. So I'm making that the amount of points average, about at least 5 points for a mastery check, whether that's 5 questions, 1 point each, or however it may be, meaning, well, I'll get to that in a second. The average score, what the majority of the class came up with, well, not the majority of the class, but the average came down to a 79.92, which is, I'm going to make that about an 80. So this means if you get an 80 or above on your mastery check, from here on out, you have proven mastery. And you can move on to the next lesson automatically. If you score less than an 80, that means we will review, and then you can retry the mastery check. All right, continuing on with mastery checks, all of them will be assigned in the Linkit portal as soon as, they'll all be ready for you. You want to have to request the mastery check. When you are done a mastery check, I am constantly looking in my Linkit side to grade them. But you can still fill out the form if you want to say, I'm done, and can you grade this mastery check? All right. Now, once I grade it, I'm gonna change it up a little bit so that you will automatically be able to see your score in your Linkit portal in the reporting section. Okay. So that way, you take it, I grade it, you can just go in and check it as soon as you can. I mean, it might not be graded, you might not grade it immediately, but usually it's pretty timely that I can get it back to you. That way you can see, oh, I got 100 on this. I can just go on without even contacting Mr. Stanwood. If you got, let's say, a 60 on it, you should review. I will touch base with you, whether it is through email or GoCardian chat or just face-to-face if we're in school, and then we can see what was going on, review, and then you can retry that mastery check. What else is new? Well, there's going to be a new style of assignment. It's called a quizzes. I'm sure you're familiar with it, and if not, it's just another way. Instead of doing a Google form, I had to create some of my own assignments for this because I chunked it a lot. With the quizzes, you'll get 2 attempts at it. And I do need to make sure you enter your first and last name so you can receive credit for that on your own, okay? I'm not going to have it linked directly to your Google Classroom. I'm just going to need you to enter your first and last name. Something that has been available, but I didn't really make a big point about, all the videos that I make are available on my YouTube channel, and they're in the Chapter 5 Linear Equations playlist. So you can watch any of them after the Ed Puzzle. Just in case you want to just review something. So you don't have to go through the Ed Puzzle every time in case you do want to watch something. I want to remind you to do your absolute best to stay on track. I know I'm going to try to do a much better job of reaching out into each and every one of you the best I can to make sure you're within a day of what the tracker says. There's also a couple should do lessons in this section, this unit, that will really benefit you. You can get by without them, but if you take time to watch the 4.5-minute video and try it, it will really benefit you. Same with the aspire to do. It's a little bit of there's one aspire to do in this section, bit of a fun challenge, nothing too crazy. But that is what is new in this unit. As always, if you have questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. I cannot read your mind. And that's it. We got this.